A shadow has fallen over a once electric offense, and the roar that filled the stadium feels muted and anxious now. Confidence is fraying, boos are bubbling, and every miscue feels magnified under intense scrutiny. Fans trade exasperated glances while analysts sharpen their critiques. Hope is being tested and patience evaporates with each stalled drive. The atmosphere is tense, expectations collide with harsh reality, and the sense of urgency around the franchise has never been more palpable than it has tonight. Quarterback Jalen Hurts is at the center of a storm after the Philadelphia Eagles suffered another setback, falling to 7-5 and wobbling in a competitive NFC East where playoff positioning is far from secure. Hurts completed 19 of 34 passes for 230 yards with 2 touchdowns and an interception in the Week 13 loss to the Chicago Bears, a performance that intensified debate over his play. Offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo has drawn criticism as well, and head coach Nick Sirianni is publicly backing his staff while the franchise faces pressure to correct course before the postseason race tightens further urgently. Inside the Eagles' locker room and around league circles, frustration is tangible, and critiques are mounting against both Jalen Hurts and offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo. Sources tell reporters that receivers like Devonta Smith and A.J. Brown have made highlight plays despite inconsistent placement on throws, with one early third down against the Chicago Bears standing out when Hurts missed an open Dallas Goedert for a potential easy score. Statistically, Hurts has thrown for under 200 yards in 6 of 12 games this season and has seen completion percentage and passer rating dip compared to his 2022 peak, raising questions about accuracy and decision-making. Play calling has been conservative at times and predictable at others, leading to stalled drives and negative yards on third downs. Front office conversations are said to center on whether schematic adjustments or personnel changes would better support Hurts, or whether the coaching staff needs to innovate to hide growing inconsistencies. Nick Sirianni's public support for Patullo contrasts with social media backlash demanding accountability, with pundits like Diane Lee and Chase Sr. amplifying fan concerns. Comparisons to the late 2023 collapse are now unavoidable, as the Eagles once again risk late-season turbulence after a promising start. Internally, players emphasize trust in preparation, but language and body language on the sideline have been described as more tense than usual. Analysts point to protection breakdowns, timing issues between quarterback and receivers, and a lack of effective quick-game concepts to counter compressed coverages. The trade deadline decisions and how the front office evaluates potential midseason additions will be watched closely, as will any adjustments in game scripts that aim to restore balance and reduce pressure on Hurts. Veteran advisors believe clearer pre-snap communication and more designed quick completions could immediately help production while longer-term solutions remain under study. The tactical consequences of Hurts' struggles are profound. Opponents will continue to shade coverages toward deep threats like A.J. Brown and Devonta Smith, compromising vertical windows and forcing the Eagles to depend more on the running game and short, high-percentage throws. If Patullo does not diversify concepts with quicker reads, motion-based assists, and enhanced play-action timing, defensive coordinators in the NFC will exploit predictable tendencies and pressure Hurts with disguised blitzes. In divisional matchups against Washington, Dallas, and New York, missing explosive passing plays allows rivals to stack the box and control time of possession, making the Eagles' margin for error tiny. To salvage the season, schematics must evolve immediately. Prioritize quick game packages, increase pocket protection max protections, and incorporate more RPO clarity to create easier reads and mitigate risk. Projecting forward, if adjustments restore even incremental passing efficiency and cut turnovers, Philadelphia retains top contender status in the conference. If issues persist, the team risks slipping in seeding, which would complicate postseason pathways and magnify offseason questions about quarterback play and coordinator fit. The Eagles face a crossroads where small in-season adjustments could determine whether a promising roster returns to dominance or unravels into uncertainty. Fixes to quarterback mechanics, play design, and protection schemes are immediate priorities, and the front office must decide how bold to be before the playoffs. Stay tuned for roster news, coaching shifts, and film breakdowns as the team reacts. Subscribe and follow for daily Eagles coverage, expert analysis, and real-time updates on every development in the coming weeks.